Hello, friends. How are you this evening? It is, oh, sorry. I think I just popped it off. Let's see. I think it's day 97. I looked a second ago, but I think I forgot. Let me see if I can even look. I guess I can't. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. Have you ever had anyone say to you that where your treasure is, there your heart is also? Well, I think I've shared with you guys, I've been taking this class that deals with where we are spending our money, right? And so today I was working on I'll pull it out here. It's called my spending record. So the last 3 months, I've been using a spending record to look at the percentages of where I've been spending my money. And this has been a great opportunity to look at where the majority of my money goes. And when I think of that verse that says, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Wherever we are, plugging our money, whatever we're plugging our money into, that represents the things that we are focused on the most. And and it's interesting as I look at this, that the two things that I spend the bulk of my money on is, number one, giving, and that includes gifts and my tithing and my offering. And then the second thing that I really push towards is paying my taxes and getting out of debt. And I hate to admit it, but I made some poor choices in when I started my business, I wanted a business coach. And I might have shared this, I just don't remember. I wanted a business coach, and I made the mistake of borrowing money to hire this business coach. And which was great. I was learning how to build a business and invest in myself in a new way, but I overextended what I actually had the capacity to borrow at the time, because I was still a fairly new nurse. I was just starting my contract business. And so I didn't have a good handle on what I would be making a month. And I didn't have any idea how big the percentage of taxes were on, having your own contract business, because I had always been a W-2 employee. So I've definitely learned some tough lessons along the road. But what I've seen is that I definitely don't have balance in my budget, because I definitely, it's interesting. It's kind of sobering, actually. I definitely don't have balance in the amount of groceries I buy, or in my own, my own health care, because the next big thing that I spend my money on is obviously my housing, and then it's my transportation. It's my car payment, it's gas, it's insurance, right? It's the big things that kind of snag your money when it comes to transportation, because I use my car a lot to drive from one group home to the next, so I'm in my car a lot throughout the week. So anyway, it's kind of been sobering the last 3 months to look at this, And I just challenge you to do, get online and look for a 30-day spending record. Just find a template and look at what you think you spend, and then do an actual calculation of what you have spent and what your income was. And then you can calculate the percentage of your income and what you're spending in each category. So I love little things like this because it just sheds light on your finances, right? I've always been one that would spend every dime on getting out of debt, but alas, I don't have any savings then to prevent from going back into debt, because what happens is, I'm sure I'm putting my money towards debt, but then what if my car breaks down? What if something, I don't have a mortgage right now, but if I had a mortgage and I was buying a home, what if the refrigerator went out, right? So it's those things that snatch away the extra income you do build and set aside. So anyway, I'm just rambling, but it's so interesting to look at this. And so I just encourage you to do the same. Do a spending record. Look at where your treasure is, because it's going to tell you. It's going to give you some interesting reflection of yourself and where you invest your money. So I'm definitely going to be working on this year, and I looked at my budget tonight, and I'll have my pickup paid off in September. That'll be my last payment. So that's a lot to rejoice over, because that's, car payments are big, as most everybody has experienced, especially if you buy a new car, which is what I did several years ago. So I think that's it for tonight, but I just wanted to say it's definitely worth your time to take time to look at where your treasure is. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great rest of the night. Bye.